Lord, I don't know what this video gonna be about, but I'm just out here filming. So it's been hot as fire, and it's been 100. Oh Lord, the last I don't know how many days, but every afternoon or evening it starts lightning and thundering. Those summer showers, we have that sometimes. I guess the wind blew this back. We have that sometimes where it threatens to, do a little kind of what I call a summer shower. And it decided to do that yesterday, but it went on and just full on rained. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. This is looking pitiful. I mean that. It's looking real pitiful. These two, I don't know. But they're looking pathetic. I may have to let them go on to the plant guards. And, like I said, I just may have to let them go on. Anyway, that okra's got to come out of there. Look at my new baby. Y'all see him? Garfield, can you figure out how to get in here? Not quite. He's a little baby. Let me see what this moringa. So the top part of the moringa died, and now it's branching off. I don't know what the moringa is doing. It's doing its own thistle. But these old tay berries, once they got in something bigger, they couldn't help but branch out. My little corn experiment, almost all of them germinated, but then I had a day where it got real hot, and they were in here, and I didn't water that day, and well, that was that. Some of them are still okay in there, but I don't know. I'm not that invested. I'm not that invested in the corn seedlings. I'm more invested in some of this other stuff. I got to get some of these onions out of here. Some of that's grass, some of that's not onion. But y'all can just see how good some of the stuff is doing. I sold the pomegranate, and it's going to probably have to be that one because these look so... This is my personal pomegranate. This one and one back there. There are two different ones. One of them's Palm Wonderful. The other one is a white pomegranate that Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden sent me. And that's probably like the last of the seedlings I sold. Oh, you figured out the door. You figured it out, didn't you? Oh, you're walking on the stuff. Don't prune the corn like your brother Chris. Yeah, that's right. Don't prune. Chris is outside the greenhouse. But yeah, so everything's pretty much looking okay. In here for the most part. See, you gonna trip. See, you trying to trip me up. See, I'm trying to think. I think right here I have a shelf that I want to put a bunch of my pots and seeds and stuff on. Garfield, what are you doing? So now I have two cartoon cats. The only cartoon cats I don't have are Garfield. Garfield, let's not climb the trees. What do you smell? He's climbing and smelling. But anyway, I have Garfield and Felix now. So I don't have Sylvester and Tom. But I didn't really like, well, Sylvester was okay, but Tom was stupid. I didn't really like Tom. So I doubt if I'll ever have a Tom around here. You going in the storage shed? If you see any mice in there, get them. If you see any mice, do like your brother Felix and get them. So you are a riot. So all this got cleared off. As you can see, it looks gorgeous over here now. I need to throw this back in the trash. I used the last of that little fertilizer. And then I need to basically throw that away. I have some weeds that I need to get out of here. I thought I didn't have any melons. I do have one Santa Claus melon. You are really trying it. Watch the pecan tree, okay? That actually makes food. Well, you trying to stay on the edges. Y'all see his brother been training him. See how he walk on the edges? See, I don't even have to come out here and train. Their brothers do it for them. I think I have one that got pollinated over here. I'm not sure. I saw a female. Yeah, here it is. Right here. So that female hopefully got pollinated because, oh, there's another one. See, this one has been making for longer than it's been blooming for longer than the other one. But see, every time I would come out here, I would only see males. So, oh wow, there's a whole bunch of little blossoms there. So, like I said, I had only been seeing males, so I didn't know what was out here really. When I see things that are out of place, I pull them. This is a different variety of amaranth. This is supposed to be a garnet or a red one, but it's not really that red. This is an Asian amaranth. For those that don't know, there's tons of different kinds of amaranth. And unfortunate, this cat is crazy. Anyway, unfortunately, I don't have any of the one that's the honest to goodness callaloo. I know where I can get some seeds from. I had some, but yeah, it didn't make it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong, clearly. But what I'm not doing wrong is this turmeric, these peanuts, and this ginger. Let me come on this side. See how nice it is? Look how nice. Whew. I can walk over here. Look at your boy, Chris. Hey, Chrissy. What's up, my baby? Huh? You walking slow? Well, slow compared to the kitten. This is ginger here. And there's the ginger has sent up several different shoots. What I did was, so the person that sent me the ginger, and I think this is supposed to be red ginger or something. Oh, Lord. Chris, it's okay. They sent me the ginger, and this needs to be cut the bleep down. They sent me the ginger, and it was a little piece. And I knew that piece was so, well, no, it was a little plant. It was a small plant. I knew that plant was so small. I said, well, let it woosah and let the roots just. Chrissy, it's okay. It's okay. He's very small. You could bite him in half. Yeah, I know, but you used to do Felix like this. So don't pretend like you don't remember. Like your memory's so short and everything. But I just let that little plant woosah because I was like, don't harvest it. Don't just let it grow and do whatever it does. And it didn't get very big last year. And I didn't harvest the roots. I just let them stay. Just like the turmeric that was over there, I let it stay. I didn't harvest the roots last year. It may flower this year then, because I think after 2 years they flower. But anyway, I just let that do its thing. And this year, as you could see before I walked off, because I'm going to go throw this bag in the trash, it looks gorgeous. They're huge, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm pleased with that. I probably will harvest off of it. I have turmeric growing in 2 or 3 different places in the garden. Not on purpose. I repurposed soil, and I guess it must have had some rhizomes in it. So the 2 places that I repurposed that soil has, oh, y'all forgive me. These mosquitoes, jeez. Anyway, so yeah, those places have turmeric now. So, all right, trash. All right, so I'm not gonna water today. Naturally, it rained the better part of yesterday evening, So really I'm just checking everything. I haven't seen a lot of females on these buttercups. I had 2 more females come. They got pollinated, but then they didn't make it for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. They actually started to swell and get bigger and everything, and they just did not make it. So I don't know what that was about. I left the corn in. I'm just going to kind of push that corn down out the way, and because I don't want to pull up too much and disturb too much. I can just see the mosquitoes flying. And then we'll see what this does. But hey, look here, I got one. So even if that's all I got seeds for next year, and I hand pollinated that, so I know it's going to be true to what it's supposed to be. Kitty cat, what should I do next? Huh? What should I do next, Garfield? You know? Okay. So I put some linguiça tomato. Oh no, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. I gave you poles. Hold on, y'all. We're going to come back to them tomatoes. Because I have given these beans poles, and they want to grow what they want to grow. If they don't understand, when I give you a pole, I intend for you to use it. Right? That was the whole purpose. Like, oh, sorry, I'm shining y'all everywhere but where I'm supposed to be shining. Okay, so yeah, pull that back over. But it looked like I saw another one that was trying to do its own little this one. See what I'm talking about? All these bugs. After it rains, don't come outside, okay? After it rains, just stay in the house. Just don't even come outside because the bugs. Harlequin bugs. I'm so sick of these things. Like, it's ridiculous. Harlequin bugs are the worst. They're hard to get rid of. You don't ask them to come here. They just come on their own. It's like they have no respect. I'm going to plant these 2 little shallots. And y'all, I grew shallots and didn't even know it. See how you... Ooh, wee, look at her. Ain't that pretty? You like it too? You like it too since you tapping on me. You trying to help me pollinate. That is gorgeous. This pepper plant, yo, if you don't know what these are fish peppers. I got the variegated fish peppers. Those peppers are gorgeous. And most of the time, pepper plants are not necessarily gorgeous to me. When you see these that look like this, the ones that are Scotch bonnets, habaneros, a lot of times the super hot ghost peppers, they have these really pretty kind of curly leaves. Those are prettier than, say, these just regular peppers like shishitos, bell peppers, etc. I have never grown a variegated pepper like that. And I had no idea that the flowers would be purple like that. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. And guess what? I have more of them. And because it's going to be cooler, it's been a cold front, y'all. Well, they call it a cold front, honey, child. It's still going to be 80. The highs are going, like the lowest high is going to be 80, and I think that's in 2 days. But it's still going to be 90 or 88. Between 88 and 90 most days. They say it's going to get to 80 that day. I don't believe it. I think it's at least going to be 85. Hey, don't ruin my paint job, okay? I know my car's dirty. Don't ruin my paint job. Don't do me like that. So these next few days, I can transplant some stuff. If you guys have been wondering why in the greenhouse some of the stuff I hadn't transplanted, it's because it's been so freaking hot. Every time I transplant something, it kills it. It doesn't matter what it is. And, you know, like I said, you have some idiots that honestly believe that blazing ass southern sun for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day is actually good for your plants. No. Most of them, it depends. If it's a baby plant, it'll probably kill it. Like, people don't understand the power of the sun. The power of the sun has the potential to give your ass melanoma, which is a cancer that can potentially kill you. If you don't think the sun is powerful, you're crazy. There's a reason why they make sunblock. And plants don't have the luxury of having sunblock. What kind of bug are you? I walked in here and seen some kind of bug I ain't never seen before. But, needless to say, can y'all see the cotyledons on this? See how they are different color? I don't know what kind of pepper them is, but where my other little? No, this one's going to be variegated. You see the stripe in the leaf? So yeah, some of these are going to be variegated. You see the little stripes on the leaves. So when your peppers come out and the cotyledons are like dark, they're like purple instead of being green. I think these are some kind of super hots, because look at how the leaves are already starting to do that pretty curling. So those are either Scotch. They're probably Scotch bonnets. 9 times out of 10 is probably what they are, because I don't think I planted any jalapenos this year. But I just wanted to kind of show y'all what to look for if you see a pepper plant and the cotyledons. Like when these first, even the stem, I don't know if you can tell, the stem's not green. Like if you look at these, you see how the stem is light green? But if you look at these, see the difference between the two? One of those stems is light green, the other one's kind of dark color. When they first come in, the cotyledons, if you don't know what cotyledons are the first leaves. Those are the baby leaves, is layman's terms. The next set of leaves are the true leaves, which is what the plant actually truly looks like. That's the easy way for you to try to remember that. But when the baby leaves come in, they'll be like purple. And when I first saw that on that variegated one in the front, I was like, what the hell is this? But I knew I was growing some different peppers. And like I said, I believe that's the variegated fish pepper, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not the variegated fish pepper, then that's one of those. I have some peppers like Brazilian Fantasy. There are these different kind of peppers, like peppers I've never seen anybody grow before. And some of them are hybrids. They're crosses between they're crosses between peppers from South America, basically. So it'll be like ahi something crossed with something else. I've forgotten what they've crossed this stuff with. But like I said, one of them's called Brazilian Fantasy. Another one is called, I think I have Buddha's Hat in there. I don't know if Buddha's Hat is a hybrid or not. But I have all that stuff going. So, yeah. So, like I was saying, now that it's going to be a cool front, I can transplant some of these peppers. Some of these peppers are going here on these ends in these beds where I have empty spots. Did Chris teach you that? Huh? You see how Chris has an influence over these cats. You know, he hisses at them. Garfield, who taught you this? Who taught? What? About pears? What you mean? No, sir. The pears are for me. You don't eat pears. Are you trying to get over here to me? Huh? You trying to get over here to me? Huh? Is that what you trying to do? Oh, he's biting. But anyhow, so I'm gonna plant some there. I'm gonna plant some in the front. Just kind of different places. I'm gonna plant. Y'all, I had a melon done sprouted over here. One of these Santa Claus melons finally sprouted or finally did something, because this is growing out of this bed. All I knew about was 2 of them. It was in this bed and that bed. But there's one. I planted 1 seed in each bed, but all of them didn't germinate, which those seeds were a couple of years old that Dan sent me. I hadn't had time to get around to planting them. But yeah, they may do okay now, maybe. I need a weed eat in there. And I need to put vinegar over there. All of that over there. My neighbor says he wants it gone now, finally. And he says he doesn't have any poison, but I don't want him to use poison because of the little babies. I keep trying to tell him. He don't really understand that cats are mammals. I mean, he's not stupid, but he's just old. You know how some old people are. Some old people, I hesitate to call him an old fool, because he's not a fool. He's just foolish when it comes to certain stuff. And he don't quite understand that these cats walk around. If you put poison on the ground, they walk around on it and they bathe their little feet. So I try not to do all that. I mean, you can't stop everything, but Jesus. You know, and then he don't really understand that when you put these herbicides and different stuff on the ground, just because you put it on your side, it's not going to stay on your side. When it rains and stuff, the water actually, the way our water in this neighborhood, it goes from his property, washes down through my property, and goes that way. Like our street is on a slope, so all the water washes down. So when a poison, if he puts it on his side, it's going to wash over here. So I'm going to beat him to it and kill that crap so he doesn't go get 12 gallons of Roundup. Because he going to wash that stuff right down into where my vegetables at. But anyway, it's, you know, like I tell you, elderly people. Oh, my ground cherries. Y'all liked it that rain because y'all doubled overnight. These ground cherries was not this big. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm trying to think, did I plant my ground cherry seeds that I saved? Man, I don't know. Ground cherry seeds, they finicky to me. I mean, I don't know. They don't germinate well. Like, I sprinkled like 100 seeds over there. And that's all that's over there. And it could have also been the media that I sprinkled them in was really coarse. They might like a little bit finer, a little bit better seed contact. This is some kind of watermelon. I don't know what kind of. Or melon. This my dragon fruit is growing really well. Seems to like this hot, humid weather. But yeah, Jamaican sorrel. After it finally rained, we hadn't had rain, a good rain, in about 2 weeks, maybe more. And for those looking for the grocery store experiment tomatoes, here they are. Like y'all be talking about, I ain't seen them. Maybe I'm forgetting to mention, this is them. But yeah, we hadn't had rain in about 2 or 3, like a good rain. In 2 weeks at least, maybe 2.5. So the garden looks absolutely fabulous. I'm going to show y'all how to collect that comfrey. Because like I said, somebody said something about collecting comfrey too much, it'll kill it. I don't know what they're talking about. Because I don't. Well, baby love. Okay, you want to tell the people bye? Because the video long enough. We're going to tell the people bye. So tell them bye. Tell them. You too busy jumping. Come here. Come here. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Ooh, I scared the cat. Oh, excuse me. Find Garfield. Okay, y'all will. We'll leave y'all with the parting view of the tomatoes. I don't know what these are, but these aren't the grocery store. I can tell you that. That might be black cherry. It's kind of growing like black cherry. Black cherry always does this. Grows with these branches that fork like that. That's probably black cherry. Probably. And it also grows very vigorously like black cherry. Black cherry is a very vigorous grower. If you've never grown it. Baby love, don't take out my bean plants like that. Look. Baby love. Baby love. Enjoy that while you can do that, because soon you ain't gonna be able to do that. It ain't gonna be long. Lord have mercy. It's like a little circus act. Anyway, till next time, me and Garfield will see you guys later.